in the customer comment that got us pulled?
Epic. And there's a high probability they're Chinese.
Oh, they are. I've already looked. All of our competitors are Chinese.
Selling on Amazon is not passive income, which is why you're here listening to me. My name is Stephen Pope, and I'm the founder of My Amazon Guide. In clips like you'll see today, we talk to Amazon sellers and ask them about the pains they experience. We offer solutions. We talk about PPC, SEO, design, and catalog troubleshooting. Enjoy. Jeff, welcome to the show. Longtime fan and listener. Thanks for being on.
So my question today, I've actually got one that refers back to James's question, but I want to know if I have branded terms and non-branded terms. Got them separated. And when you go in and you type in a term and I'm showing up twice or even 3 times on the same SERP, am I cannibalizing myself because I'm showing up 2 or 3 times on the same page? Could be 2 branded term or sponsored. Then there's a organic listing. How do I keep from cannibalizing myself and wasting money?
Is this a PPC question or is this a different question?
This is a PPC question.
Okay. Are you advertising on the same SKU or multiple SKUs?
Multiple SKUs.
Amazon does not typically show multiple SKUs from the same brand on the same term at the same time if they have other competing brands also trying to vie for those keywords. They will most likely take either the most relevant or the highest bid, not always one or the other, of your keywords of your product SKUs. So what I'm outlining right now is it might take a little bit of unpacking. But in essence, I don't think you have much to be concerned about because you're not going to pay 2 clicks for 2 different products and get 1 sale. That scenario just doesn't happen.
Okay.
Generally, the consumer will only see one of your products, whichever Amazon thinks is the most relevant to that particular consumer, and you're not paying more because you've advertised on that one keyword multiple times.
Okay. So if you have time, type in to Amazon search Cardia Mobile, KARDIAMOBILE, Cardia Mobile. Okay. And
I got close, but not quite. Here we go. That's better.
Okay. So you can see we've got ads, we've got sponsored ads.
Yeah.
But then when you go down, brand. I'm sorry.
So that brand right there, that's you?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, you're going to see the same product listed a few times on the SERP.
So your question was not necessarily how I interpret it. Now I understand it a little bit better. You're not saying, should I have multiple campaigns? You're saying, should I have a campaign at all?
Right. If I am showing up at the top of organic search, is it necessary for me to still run a branded ad?
Yes. And here's why. If you don't, who's going to show up first, front and center?
Sponsored, always.
This random heart monitor case guy is going to show up number 1.
Okay.
If you don't advertise this, who shows up? Your number 1 competitor, eMay. So as much as it sucks to spend money on brand terms for your own damn brand, it's logical. If you don't do it, the average person, especially this particular product, and I'm saying this as politely as I can, but somebody who would buy this product is more than likely going to not know the difference between your branded product and somebody else's because they're older and they're not sophisticated to understand the difference between an organic and a paid listing.
Mm-hmm.
So you are losing sales to people who are clicking this, and you're losing sales to people who are clicking this, and you'll lose even more if this disappeared.
Okay, I understand.
Also, I think this main image is really not good.
What would you do differently? Put a package in the background?
Yeah, it's super confusing what this even is. If I didn't have the title, so like block the title out, imagine this didn't exist. Could you tell what this product is?
No.
That's the litmus test. And so I think you need to show something that helps people understand what this is. And quite frankly, the contextual shot of showing the phone might be the way to do it.
As a change the first thumbnail and exchange that with the main image and make that
Correct.
the main image.
Obviously, you can't have this exact image because it has text over it.
You can't put text in it, yeah.
But this one right here, yes. I think the rest of this image probably would make a superior main image. If not that, then the thing that you suggested, the packaging would be the next thing I would look at. And I don't see a single shot of packaging anywhere. So the packaging could show the cell phone thing. But like, you are selling a membership as part of this. And so showing the cell phone in the main image makes perfect sense to me. This is essentially your packaging, right?
Okay.
And so I would 100% swap the main image. I think this is a critical issue.
Got it.
And you will probably see your CTR go up tremendously. Like, we're talking like this, I mean, you have a 15,000 review listing right here. When you make the change to the main image, I almost guarantee you that the sales on this listing are going to go up a lot. And they're already really, really good. I mean, you're in the top 200. There's some questionable BSR absences here.
That was my question, now that you're on it, related to what James had said earlier. We are being, eMay is the one that you saw at the top of the page. Incidentally, they're spending $20 a click to get that spot, so I don't want that spot. I'm not going to spend $20 a click. Second thing is, we believe that we are being reported for safety issues by a brand. Our only competitor is eMay. So we get pulled for product safety concerns twice, as you can see those two gaps.
So the product went down.
We were pulled twice, completely detail page removed for safety concerns, and we had to fight two times in the last month to get it back.
Have you looked at the CX report, the NCX?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And so are they putting our customer comments, fake or otherwise, being cited as part of the reason for the removal?
Yes. And the reason why I know it's the same person that's doing this, or the same company, they used almost the exact word for word language in the customer comment that got us pulled.
Epic. And there's a high probability they're Chinese.
Oh, they are. I've already looked. All of our competitors are Chinese.
That's very difficult, and I'm sorry to hear what you're going through. That is not a fun event. There's not a lot of defense you can do here, unfortunately. What I would do if I were you is I would send an email to Jeff at Amazon citing the instances, showing the proof, and being as concise as possible, and asking them to lock the listing to prevent this issue from reoccurring. I doubt it will work, but you gotta try. And the other thing I would do is if you think you know who the Chinese seller is,
I know who it is. Send
them a cease and desist, and show them, like, do a generic cease and desist to start, and then give them the proof in the second cease and desist to follow it up so that they start to get scared. You need to scare them off from doing this. It won't scare them off from doing it, for the record. They're Chinese. Right. And this is just like how they do business in China.
Right.
So you probably won't scare them off. But then the other thing you can do is, okay, they ignore the cease and desist and say, look, we're going to hire people to do this on your listing if you don't stop, and threaten them. And here is the first part of the conversation where I didn't give you a white hat recommendation. But when it comes to these situations, you got to speak their language or they won't stop.
Right.
But I think that a lot of the things that we talked about, yes, you need to be spending money on your brand. Yes, you need to update your main image. And yes, you've got some major BS issues when your listing gets yanked. It's crushing your sales when that happens.
Sure is.
Any one of those three things is probably going to move the needle for this brand.
Okay, because you won't see those gaps on any of the other products we list, just that one. So, and again, I'm 99% sure. And the other reason why I know that I'm sure is because they created brand new accounts only selling that product with an address that's like 2 miles away from the original address. So I knew it was them. And we were able to get those new accounts that they created to steal our product. We were able to get those accounts taken down.
That's fantastic. It's not very often you talk to somebody that's had success beating the Chinese at that sort of thing. So congratulations, Jeff. You are in the minority. Last thing I want to talk and ask you about is, do you know how to do a Baby Yoda impression? I'm looking at your paraphernalia behind you.
Nobody does a Baby Yoda impression. They do Yoda impressions.
All right, let's hear Yoda then.
Yoda, eBay is stealing our listings. They are.
Thank you for that. That was great. All right, Jeff, it was fantastic having you on. It's not the first. It won't be the last time. Come anytime.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye, Jeff. Slam that like and subscribe button and join me every Thursday, noon Eastern Standard Time, where you can watch Amazon sellers come on camera and ask me literally any question live. We'll see you then.